I guess.
Check 1, check 2. Am I on, Sean? Bam. Okay. I just can't hear
Am I
you.
on?
So selfish.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, yeah, it is December 1st, 2017. Got a whole bunch of people coming by today, and it's Friday. That means it is a Freedom Friday. Our man, Attorney Gerald Griggs, is going to be hanging out with us today. We're going to be talking some smack, boy. As a matter of fact, congratulations to Colin Kaepernick. He's been honored. I'll tell you what honor he got over the past couple of days. Also, rest in peace to Gomer Powell. Well, for those that know Gomer Powell, well, real name's not Gomer Powell, but most of y'all know him by Gomer Powell. But I'll tell you about his death.
Most of us know him.
His sudden death.
Maybe just you, player.
You don't know Gomer Powell?
Not right off hand.
Sean, you know Gomer Powell, right? Thank you very much.
As I expect him to.
Also,
can you get my club out the bag for me?
Also, what's next for Russell Simmons? I'll tell you what Russell Simmons got coming up. What was that? Who you blew some sugar to?
To Sean.
Oh.
Yeah, because I just made a joke.
Oh, okay. And it's all fun and games before your tweet goes viral. I'll tell you about this viral tweet that got this little young lady on a whole bunch of money to somebody. And a message from a police officer to a convicted killer. I'll tell you what he did with what the police did when dude was going to his sentences. It was pretty funny. And
going where?
Sentencing. And Santa's not real. Well, guess what? If your kids are on the edge of saying, that white dude don't come down that chimney, I got some tricks to help the kids. What?
I thought Santa was black.
Oh, is he? Let me call the Don.
Gosh, Michael.
Also, we're going to play some Win George Lunch on this day, National Day, birthdays, and shout-outs. Today's show is brought to you by Attorney Gerald Griggs.
What?
Freedom Fridays. We're going to see how much power he got. See if we can get one of them candidates to call the show today. Doug, hi, shout it. Hey, it's Michael and Joy in the morning. I'm Michael.
And I'm Joy.
And that's Sean Prime. Hey, Sean, look. No. Michael and Joy in the morning.
We good. He like, nah, I'm straight.
He was all slow.
He was like, yo, that went right past me.
Good morning, y'all.
No.
Got that light, y'all. Joy don't like that light. I like the light.
Wait, he got a light now?
I like
oh,
the light.
wow.
So diddy.
Wow.
Gerald, what we gonna do with him?
I ain't heard that word in a long time.
Sadiddy.
So
Sadiddy. He's so sadiddy.
What up, Fred?
Need
Good
a
morning,
light.
Kamal.
Hey, Fred.
They call me Sadiddy. Why they call me Sadiddy? Because I wear American Eagle. But these shirts be on sale for like $4.
No, that's not why. Good morning, Trainer Nessie. Hey, G Daddy. Hey, Tiz 215. Good morning, Mr. Bargain Bouncing. Come up here. Ooh, I want that. Hey, good morning. Hey, Janice. What an interesting name.
They want that light.
Well, don't nobody need that
light.
I got a light.
I just didn't think we needed to use a light. So
Right, I mean, considering. Good morning, Mom.
But I'm saying,
I thought you was going back to sleep.
I'm saying, though, it's my personal preference, though. How they
All right, Michael. God, I ain't got to make a big deal out of it.
Look at it. Look at yours. Look at my promise.
I like the way.
Hurricane Irma over there.
Anyway, whatever. Oh, something's vibrating. Sean. Sensation Station Network.
Oh, man, the trap phone work?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
We got some minutes on
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
My shot is nothing like a mystery.
And across from a building that's being built, an apartment complex. Did you see the name of? Are you in the parking lot or are you outside of your car?
Across from the gentrification.
Oh, why didn't you just park in the parking is free over
Hey,
here?
look right. Come on.
Oh yeah. Where did you see a restricted sign at?
Handicap spot. Hey,
Oh
Lorraine,
yeah, that's
B.
just
Johnson.
because they're doing the
Good morning.
construction across the street. But the parking lot is free to park in. But I mean, I guess you're out your car now, and you know, so you know.
But
I
they
guess
pay for parking.
and you're a trainer, so I guess you don't really mind walking a couple extra steps. Huh? Yeah, but the parking is free. It was in the email. But you know, yeah, if you're downstairs, we'll come get you.
You're live on the trap phone.
Okay.
Joy.
But you didn't really read it? Uh-huh.
What's going on?
Oh yeah, if you kept reading, it said that, you know, that they're doing a lot of construction, but
Is she
that,
downstairs?
you know,
Do I
that
need
the
to go
parking is
downstairs for
free.
the
Yes,
commercial? Come
fool,
on.
go.
Somebody get the
God.
door.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll see you in a few minutes.
Holding a
All right.
conversation.
Bye.
There's not that many minutes on the trap phone.
For real.
No, and somebody else called. Couldn't even click
I'm
over.
gonna call in a trap phone.
You're all right. You know you like coming up
No,
here.
you want some airtime.
You're
No,
right.
Griggs wants some airtime.
She downstairs? What you still here?
Oh, I thought you was going to
Good
get it,
morning.
No, I thought you were going to
Did
get
you?
say you was
I'm
gonna
sorry.
get the door.
Is this
We're about to
Tinder?
come back on.
Okay.
You
Okay.
got me?
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you,
Okay.
Griggs.
All right. We're coming.
Griggs gonna grab another sucker. That's
All
why
right,
he
no
said
problem. Okay,
he's
okay.
going down there.
It's
No,
two.
we
It's
got
two.
we got
It's
your
two
camera,
women.
Griggs.
Okay.
We got you.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
Good morning.
Come back in the
Oh,
post.
shucks. I guess we gotta get to work.
Hey, Tamika. Hey, Lorraine.
Twinsies.
All the commercials.
Yeah, that was a bit intense. Okay.
Did you went to the email? You said that.
I'm forwarding to YouTube.
It's the first of the month. Hey, yo, Michael and Joy in the
Sound
morning.
as good when you
We
do
come
it.
back. We'll tell you who's on the show.
And who's not?
Michael and Joy in the morning. Let's go. What's up, Tamika?
Yeah, both of them are downstairs, so. Because I'm typing. He can sit in his chair.
Hey, I want y'all to say good morning and congratulate Joy A. Pearson tomorrow in Dallas, Texas. She will be headed your way. She will be receiving an award. What are you receiving, Joy?
And an Empower Her Award.
They're talking.
Good morning. Hi, guys. I am on my way to Dallas. Good morning, Fred. You typed all of that out. You are a blessing in disguise.
And we're not
I am headed to Dallas, Texas later on today to win an Empower Her Award with the Shannon Agency. I'm really, really excited, and we've never been to Dallas, meaning me and my family, so I'm excited about that as well too.
She said, so obviously I'm not being honored.
But you are being honored. You're being honored here. Michael and Joy is being honored here with the Bold Awards with Miss Lynetta Blackwell.
Celia Ann? Celia Ann? She says, hey, love Dallas.
Hello.
I've never been to Dallas either. I think I've ever been to Texas. I don't think I've ever been to Texas. Nope. Hey, Gerald Griggs in the building. What up, bud? Stay woke. Like deja vu.
Yeah.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
We met before.
I don't know. We might have.
Okay. You can have a seat right there.
I say
How
good
you
morning.
doing?
Good
My pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Pleasure. Welcome. Hey, sis. How
We
you
get ready
doing?
to come back?
Michael.
Nice to meet you. Tiara.
Hey, Tiara. Can you shut that door for me, Tiara? I'm
Good
gonna grab you another
morning.
chair.
Good
Well, actually,
morning.
Joy Griggs, she got your chair.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Just walk over.
Right.
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Whoop,
MichaelandJoy.com. Hey, it is a Freedom Friday here on Michael and Joy. So y'all know what that means. Attorney Gerald Griggs is going to be hanging out with us today. We got a whole bunch of cool guests hanging out with us today. We got some people that just park like 4-5 blocks away and just walk to the studio because they don't mind walking. This is a nice day out there, nice
Just like
spring-like
that sign
day.
says restricted, and what we not gonna do is get towed in
Them
Buckingham.
boots, boy, they be like,
They
Remember
don't
you
even
used to have to have $75 in cash to get a boot, man, but now all of a sudden they got the little app. They be ready for you.
But
Get your
they take
money.
the credit card and
Yes.
they got the chip reader.
Yeah, they got the chip reader and all. Hey, today is December 1st. That means that it's payday for a lot of people. But today is World AIDS Day.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to be talking about AIDS awareness, all that good stuff. Go get tested.
It's the first of the month.
And it's the first of the month. That means some people got paid today, especially our veterans that receive disability.
Yes.
Yes, that thing hit, didn't it? That thing hit, boy.
That disability money.
Oh, yeah, that thing hit last night, boy.
I'm about to say, I love the fact that y'all two over there excited
Hey,
about it.
for real,
I'm about
boy.
to say, hey, Ma.
Hey, that thing, you know, I know Ed got a
I
little
was going to say,
something coming
yeah,
to the
shout
family.
out to that Lieutenant Colonel.
Hey,
Rest
shout out
in
to
peace.
free agent NFLer Colin Kaepernick. He is this year's recipient of the Sports Illustrated Muhammad Ali Legacy Award. According to Sports Illustrated, Kaepernick is receiving the honor due to his steadfastness in the fight for social justice and his adherence to his beliefs, no matter the cost, which cost him an entire NFL football season. The award is given each year to someone who embodies the ideals of sportsmanship, leadership, philanthropy, and use sports as a platform for change in the world. I am proud to be able to present this to Colin for his passionate defense of social justice and civil rights for all people, says Miss Alani Ali, Muhammad Ali's widow, in a statement that she provided to Sports Illustrated. So congratulations to Colin Kaepernick, and shout out to attorney Gerald Griggs, who is hanging out with us today. Stay woke. What up, Gerald Griggs?
Hey, I like that
What's going on,
sweatshirt.
What up? Yeah, that sweatshirt is hot.
Is that part of your branding?
Yeah, that's the new branding. I have t-shirts and sweatshirts coming
Oh,
out.
straight
I
up?
like it.
You know, just giving empowering messages. So I thought the first one would be "Stay Woke."
Yeah.
Use the Coca-Cola design.
Okay.
And
No, that's not what you use.
Well, he's an attorney. He's an attorney, so.
I'm about to
I mean,
say, no, that's not what
I'm not selling them, so I mean, you know, it's kind of a giveaway.
Okay,
But
good.
basically, I'm so proud of Colin. It's
Mm-hmm.
the second award that he won the last month. He got the GQ Citizen of the Year award.
Yep.
And he's taken a bold stance for social justice and civil rights. And I think a lot of other athletes can take a page out of his book. Be more than just talk. Be actual, effectively fighting, no matter what the cost are. So, I mean, shout out to Colin.
Amen.
Yesterday, the NFL announced that they will be partnering with, I don't know if that's the right word. They're giving hush money, basically. Hush money, over $80 million, is that correct?
Yeah, it was 7 years, and I mean, again, no one was ever asking for any money, so that's not going to stop the boycott. That's not going to stop the kneeling. Even Malcolm Jenkins, I'm a little disappointed. He didn't invite Colin to the table, so I don't know what this money is going to. I heard about the 4 foundations it's going to. I've never heard of any of them. So if you're really about social justice, about change, there are numerous organizations that are doing the work on the ground, starting with Black Lives Matter and the NAACP. You need to invite us to the table so we can give you the solutions. We can end this right now. If you call the 8 donors, biggest donors in the NFL, to Donald Trump's candidacy, they gave $8 million between them. They can call Senator Grassley. There is a criminal justice reform bill sitting in the Congress. It's been there since 2015. We can get that passed and we can end the boycott.
Stay woke,
And there
attorney
that
Gerald
is.
Griggs hanging out with us today. Gerald, you got that shirt in like a medium?
Let's call all 8
I
of us.
got a schmedium.
You got that Smith? I need one of them jumps right there.
Medium.
Joy, you want me to get
A
you one?
small. He said they giving them away.
No.
We ain't get one just off GP.
Not
Don't try
gonna
to
give
act
them
like
one.
you giving me a gift.
Right, I tried. Boy, you let go.
You just said they was free. My birthday in July.
Ow.
Hey Nessie, good morning.
Nessie.
No. I'm
Morning,
not
Morning,
talking to
Miss
you.
J.
I got you, VA. I got you.
Are you
I
from
got you.
Virginia
It's-
too?
I'm originally from Jersey, but I'm moving out of Virginia, Fort Belvoir.
Oh, okay.
About to say Nesi Jordan is on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
She coming on next week. It's okay.
What's going on,
It's
Ness
okay.
Jordan?
It's
So
all
Niecy?
right. Yes.
Nisi.
Life coach Nisi is right
Niecy.
there.
Oh, wait,
This
who's
is
that then?
Nessie.
Ness? Okay.
Nessie Jordan.
Okay.
Nessie sounds like a horse.
Wow.
Well,
I know we live.
You
so
gonna
she
talk
just-
about
Yeah, you
it?
know we live.
I,
you gonna talk
Yeah.
I
about
didn't
it
say
on-
that.
Sorry,
You know
boo.
we live.
Sorry, boo.
It's
Yeah,
all
we know-
love.
you know we
I
live.
didn't say that.
Tim,
I didn't say that either.
It's okay. We go. You know, she don't. It's all
are you
good.
speaking today, sis?
No, she's with me.
Okay. Hmm.
Good morning. Did you bring the book?
Yes.
What the?
What the? Yes. What the?
in here. I could bring more.
The naked truth. I was like, I don't think I could put that one on a flyer. But it was a great photo. Bipolar, biracial marriage.
Y'all got Sean scared.
Yeah, that's why I sent like different pictures. I was like unsure. It's like, oh, which one do they want? I don't know.
It's easier when we have more to choose from. Because sometimes from the graphic artist point of view, they say that some of the photos don't fit.
Okay.
Because sometimes people will send them too small or then they're pixelated.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so if he got enough to play with, then he can kind of pick the right ones. Look at that. I was like, I love that it's actually like a hardback.
Hardback book.
Yeah, I love hardback books. Good morning. Let's see who this is. Hey, So Far Gone. How you been? Pick 'em up, Vis. Hey, love it. Hey, TPTW Wyman. Good morning, Mom. Grateful love. Hey, Seema. How are you? This is YouTube. This is Periscope, and this is Instagram. Something like that.
So you just gave up on Facebook?
I'm disabled. I can't. I'm not even on it. I can't.
So they put you in Facebook prison, not jail.
They took my whole page off. My business pages are still up there, but my personal page is gone. She said,
Hey, Sheila Maddox, what's happening? Sheila Maddox, I saw your billboard, girl. You still rocking that billboard. Let's join our sublease that thing from you. No, you got a good rate on that. Been doing that thing for at least 10 years. How long has it been, Sheila?
my bad. She said it's actually pronounced the same way you pronounce it.
See, I was right.
Get him, Griggs.
So,
Get him, Griggs. Stay woke.
so guys, you gotta come check this book out. It's called What the, The Naked Truth. And it's in hardback, for real. That's when you know it's a real good book. When it's in hardback, you can grip it.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
Yeah, it's a good book.
Thank you.
And it matches the Falcons colors.
Michael and Joy in the
You know
morning.
what?
MichaelandJoy.com. Hey guys, we're back live. Y'all long. I'm gonna keep some order in here today.
Boy,
Order in the court.
We didn't get the message that we were coming back.
I know we really
And that
did.
light
Sean
is
wasn't
really
paying
not
attention.
working for me. I just need you to know.
It's working for me though. Stop being so selfish.
You know what?
Michael has
Okay,
gone
all right, I feel you, Michael. So it's just all about us, huh? All right, okay.
Hold on.
Go check the YouTube later, see if you in it.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. Michael and Joy in the morning.
That's what I thought.
Okay, turn that camera back.
You like stared at yourself.
Hey,
Anyway.
we got some awesome guests hanging out with us today.
Whoop, whoop.
Timna is going to be in the building. She got a new book out. What the what? The Naked Truth. We're going to talk about that. There's a reason why I said it that way.
Right.
Also, life coach Nisi is going to be in the building. Did I
What's
say it right?
that?
Did I say it right, Nisi?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I said it right. We're
Yes.
going to talk to Nisi. She's
Whoop,
hanging out
whoop.
with us today. And today's World AIDS Day.
It is.
Mrs. Glaze is going to be hanging out with us
I'm
today. I think
excited.
she's supposed to come by today.
I was gonna say, and they're doing something. Of course they are. But remember the lady that came by the other day that
Yes.
was working with World AIDS Day. They're doing something actually at the building today.
She was with Atlanta Aid. I think
Yep.
Aid Atlanta.
Aid Atlanta.
I said it the wrong way. She was with
AidAtlanta.org.
.org. Attorney Gerald Griggs in the building. I'm gonna do the jingle today because if I can recant, back in October you said if I make it to December 1st, you could do the jingle.
I thought it said if you boycott to December 1st.
Boycott what though? We didn't say anything specific.
That team that plays in the world's largest spaceship.
Oh, that looks like that has the same colors of this book.
Life Coach Nisi's in the building. Hey, Life Coach Nisi.
He was like, let me get
Yeah, let me hurry up and get
Let me
off
get
of
off of that.
Let me just slack that one on Attorney Griggs, boy. Welcome to the show, Life Coach Nisi. Not congratulations, but thank you for your service. We were just talking about it was the first of the month that disability kick in on the first of the month. But thank you for your service. You are a United States Army. You're active reservist right now. 16 years.
16 and a half years.
Go.
Absolutely.
Go. Why did you decide to join the military? Because only 1% of us serve.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? In all honesty, I got tired of asking my parents for money.
Okay.
You know, I found a way to pay for my education. The Army asks two things of you: to know your job and to stay fit and be ready. That's it. I mean, if you can do that, that's easy money. Just doing your job and basically staying in shape.
There you go.
That's the goal. And so, being able to protect our country is another thing. It's not about the presidency. It's just the fact that I have family that live here. know what I mean? And so I proudly served 16 and a half years in the National Guard, and I just transferred to the United States Army Reserves.
Oh, wow,
My
nice.
dad was in that as well too.
Now-
What's your job as far as they were concerned, or they're concerned now?
Well,
What do you
I
do?
have quite a few. So
Okay.
I started off as a 92 golf, which is food service.
Okay.
I love that because I love to cook. I mean, food is like the #1 way to your heart.
Mhm.
And then also I transferred into the 42 Alpha, which is a human resources
Oh, nice.
specialist. But now going into the Army Reserves, I have not said this, so this is the first time I will actually be going into the medical field.
Oh, nice.
Which is an operating room specialist. And so I'm excited about this. This is a new journey as a senior non-commissioned officer. And I'm looking forward to this new journey of mine.
So
Wow, she
senior
done did everything.
non-commissioned officer, so that means I would probably have to stand at parade rest if I spoke with you.
Well, what did you leave as?
E4.
Oh, definitely. I'm pending my E8. So
She was like, "So do it, buddy.
yeah,
Get
you
it,
don't want to stand
get
there.
it,
Real nice and tight,
together. Real nice and tight."
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Well, congratulations. We got a lot of stuff that you're working on that we're going to be talking about today. Life coach and fitness. All of it ties hand in hand. Can you doing them diamond push-ups, though? That's the question.
I sure can.
Hey,
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
Hey.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah, but something told me not to even go there.
Right, exactly. Because it's December 1st. Y'all know I can't do push-ups
It's
on
the
December
first of
1st.
the month.
It's 'cause
Yeah,
of my
you might not
religion.
get your check.
It's my religion. That's a good one. Hey, we come back. We got your birthdays and shout-outs. As a matter of fact, because it is December 1st, we're going to allow you to do something that we never let people do. Call the show today for your birthdays. All you got to do is dial the numbers. No, I'm lying. Y'all can't call. We'll shout you out. This is Michael and Joy. Let's go.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Griggs got it going
I was
on.
getting ready to call 'cause
Uncovering-
my birthday is December 12th.
Uncovering the New You is the website, right? Okay. All right. Oh, she asked.
That's right around the corner.
It is 12 days. 12 days to me. I do this every year.
Really?
12 days to me, and I do a gratitude of things that just transition in my life from last year to here.
Oh, that's
And I kind of keep a journal of what happens.
Hey,
in
y'all.
the beginning.
Miss Jennifer Glaze is
12
checking in.
days.
Hey,
Miss
good
Glaze, we're gonna be talking World AIDS Day with Miss Glaze.
Hey, good morning,
I'm gonna
Miss
move this
Grace.
over
How
here.
are
I'm gonna let you
you?
sit over here, okay? You know what? No, don't worry about it. I'm gonna
What's going
grab
on,
her
y'all?
another chair.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab her.
Again, check out the book.
Yeah, I try to celebrate life. It's not really about, because not a lot of us are living anymore. And so I try to celebrate life.
Yeah.
And so the 12 days of me is
Hey,
literally,
Sharon Brown.
just like
Just
this
celebrate
Christmas
yourself.
period.
I love it. I love it.
Joy, that's Glenn's
Yeah.
wife.
That makes sense. I love
Yeah,
that.
we've had.
Yes.
A lot of people don't
And Emmanuel is watching right now.
Oh,
so-
he is? Oh, okay. So,
I was like, but you
Jennifer,
told me that
Jennifer,
yesterday.
Attorney
How you
Gerald
doing?
Griggs,
Timna,
Timna, like Coach Nisi, and
Tiara.
Tierra.
Nice to meet you all.
Very nice.
Good morning.
That's right, good morning.
Yeah, it is, right? I forgot that this evening morning.
I was like, I don't have coffee on me.
Hey, you see what this cup says? I'm not bossy. I'm the boss. But it's
Oh,
got
no.
coffee in it.
So then, Timna, you have three. One for the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then TIMNA
Yeah.
and then 2 A's.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
All
my
dot com.
blog,
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you for your support.
Just in case you spell it wrong, she got you there too.
Russell
Good morning.
Deal. Can they? Cause like
Oh,
Russell
hey,
Deal,
Lady
like
Lachelle.
they're
Good morning,
accused,
Polo.
can they
Hey,
be
B
financially
Bird.
responsible to have to pay folks out?
Well, first off, we gotta prove this stuff.
Okay, got proof.
So I mean, people are innocent until proven guilty. I don't know why lawyers aren't, advising people. Some of this stuff is past the statute of limitations, and then some of this other stuff.
See, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got Russell
We'll talk
stepping
about-
down.
We'll talk about
Yeah.
it.
Russell stepped down for all of it. He probably was like, I'm
Oh,
tired of
okay.
doing this anyway. Let me just go to some island and
Won't
get
be
my
regular.
yoga on.
It won't be regular.
Yay!
Michael and Joy in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com. Today's show is being brought to you by our attorney Gerald Griggs. It is a Freedom Friday. Today, the 1st of December, 2017.
On this day in 1955, Rosa Parks, a black seamstress in Montgomery, Alabama, refused to give up her seat to a white man. Miss Parks was arrested, marking a milestone in the civil rights movement in the United States.
Since we talking about Colin Kaepernick,
Whoop, whoop.
National Rosa Parks Day, officially, they designate this day as her day because of that. Attorney Gerald Griggs, Vice President of the NAACP, not the whole NAACP.
Not the whole.
Just the Atlanta chapter.
The Atlanta chapter.
And when we look at what Rosa Parks did back then, and now looking, we still doing the same thing in 2017.
Yes, and we're still being effective. You know, that particular boycott took 381 days. This one is week 13. And so it's being just as effective. But we have to finish the dream. We have to finish the job. And we need more people to come off the sideline and join. Stop making excuses about, well, you know, I love my team and it's not really being effective and I don't really see the point. We're fighting for the liberation of our people, and we have to do it now. We see the rise of hate with Donald Trump and the alt-right. It's time to push back.
Hey, in the news, Russell Simmons was recently in the news over some allegations, and yesterday it was announced that he's stepping down from his companies in the wake of the accusations of harassment and sexual assault against him. Now, Russell Simmons, who is the founder of hip-hop music label Def Jam Records and the CEO of Rush Communication, released a statement on Thursday after screenwriter Jenny Lemette accused him of forcing her to have sex with him back in 1991. Now, she detailed the encounter in a guest column published by the Hollywood Reporter on Thursday.
1991.
91.
And she's actually known him since 1987.
And you asked a question, ain't there a statute of limitations?
Yeah, I mean.
Clearly there is a statute of limitation. And let me say this. Sexual assault, sexual harassment should not be tolerated in any form or fashion.
Yes.
But people still have due process. We cannot go on a media lynching of people. We need to prove these allegations. My hat's off to women for stepping up and making the allegations and putting it before the public, but we need to take this into the right arena, and that's a court of law, so that we can prove once and for all it happened. If it happened, then yeah, all these things need to happen to all these individuals. But if it didn't happen, you got a huge defamation lawsuit coming.
Does it seem as if in this particular case with Russell Simmons, the fact that he stepped down from all of his companies, does it seem like he is implying that he's guilty?
Well, I think Russell released a statement, and he was talking about how it may have been perceived by the other person. I didn't hear an actual, admission that he did anything. Because I think he's stepping away to take the spotlight off of his companies. He's not saying he's selling his companies. He's still going to profit.
He's just stepping away.
It was a great move by his attorney to tell him to do that. But we all need to focus on the two biggest sexual assaulters in the country. If we're not focused on Donald Trump and R. Kelly, then we're not really focused on changing the narrative. So again, let's focus on Mr. Trump, 16 accusers, 16 lawsuits.
Stay woke.
And then there's that.
Attorney Gerald Griggs, hey, December 1st is World AIDS Day. As a matter of fact, we're going to be speaking with Miss Jennifer Glaze. She's going to tell us all about World AIDS Day and what we can do to get these numbers going down.
Don't get checked.
Hey, today is your birthday. I did that wrong. Hey, if it's your birthday today, it's December 1st, 2017. Happy birthday to you, and shout out to my man Sean Crenshaw. Sean Crenshaw, INC.com is where you can cop your bottle of Ovation Cologne, because every man deserves an ovation. Celebrating birthdays today. Guess who got a birthday today? She is 32 years old today. Janelle Monáe.
I'm about to say, you all cheesing.
Yeah, hard.
And I was going to say, shout out to them Gap commercials, girl.
I know, right? I like Also celebrating her birthday today, she turned 29 years old today. Zoe Kravitz. Deshaun Jackson is 31 years old. I'm not going to tell y'all what he do for a living because Griggs is in the
He
building.
play basketball.
The other one.
Just joking. It was a joke.
Golf. He's a golfer. Also celebrating a birthday today, Woody Allen is 82 years old. Now, didn't Woody marry
I'm about to
his
say,
Married his granddaughter,
step-granddaughter or something? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you, Woody. 82 years old today. Also celebrating a birthday today, actress, comedian Sarah Silverman is 47 years old today. Still kicking it is my girl Bette Midler, boy. She turned 72 years old today.
Shout out to Beaches.
Also celebrating a birthday today from girlfriends. Golden Brooks turns 47 years old today. And I got a couple of WB birthdays today. Let me see. A couple of WB birthdays or would have been birthdays. If they would have been here today, they would have been celebrating a birthday.
Hung around.
And spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, if you, spoiler alert, turn your radio off because you might not want to hear this birthday right now, so I'm going to give you a second. All right, if you're a fan of Narcos, today Pablo Escobar would have been celebrating his 68th birthday today. People like, they don't know what happened at the
I'm
end of
about to
Narcos.
say, where you been?
Just in case, they don't know.
Come from up under that rock.
I want to do my due process.
I was gonna say, 'cause
I
that
have
was a bloody murder.
A fiduciary responsibility to our listeners. Ain't that right, Griggs?
Tell him to stop using that word in a
Even though it doesn't
sentence.
mean that. But
I was like, he is so excited.
Escobar was killed when he was 44. And also celebrating a birthday today, one of the greatest comedians of all time, Richard Pryor, would have been celebrating his 77th birthday today. We lost Richard Pryor at the young age of 65 years old. So happy
12
birthday
years later.
to Richard Pryor, and congratulations for the impact in comedy that you left. And I got a very special birthday shout out today. I got to say happy birthday to my little brother. He is turning, what am I, 47 or 43 for 2? 40.
wow, this man was really educated in line of public.
Oh,
speaking.
APS,
No.
Doug High.
At least you didn't do the new one. Wow.
Turning 43 years old today. I think I got that number right. My little brother Terrius Fat Miller
I'm
is
about to
celebrating
say,
a birthday today.
hey,
Happy
what
birthday to
up?
Fat. What
Happy
you about to
birthday.
say?
No, I just still remember when we first met. It's just hilarious.
Who, you and Fat?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He called
Happy
you out.
birthday, Fat.
Happy birthday, Fat. We love you, partner. We might call you.
Know
on
that.
Know that.
If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you from us, Michael and
Yay,
Gerald
yay.
at Station Network.
Man, he was
I'm going to
straight.
switch y'all two
Yeah,
out real
yes,
quick.
he sure
Okay,
did.
just come over here on this side.
Hey, Aaron.
If you from
Lena
Atlanta,
Walks.
then
Good
you from
morning.
Atlanta.
How
were
are
educated
you?
in Atlanta
Hey,
public schools. You learn to
Emma
count on
come
your hand
to
like this.
Fauché.
That's how you know you're from Atlanta.
That's not just Atlanta. I think that that's everywhere. I think.
They taught you all that? Okay. Worst part is when you be in line, people are like,
What's up, yo?
Look, some people don't do that. They be like, this ain't the right chain.
You want to throw somebody off, boy.
No. You want to throw somebody off. It's like when they going to give you 4 ones back. They'll be like, if I give you 1, can you give me 5 back? I'm like, but I still need the chain change, though. They be like, I don't have enough 5s.
They used to hit me
You
like
just
that
don't
when I
know.
worked
they don't
at
have a
the,
button for that on the register.
Right.
Right.
When I used to work at Roy Rogers, they used to hit me with that. Oh, I got 37 cents. Oh, I already cashed it out.
You be like, no.
The man was already done for me. I was like,
You're like,
nah,
what you not gonna do is have my register short. Because they taking it right out my paycheck. Nah, we good. You can keep your 30 cents.
Yeah.
You should have thought
I
about that
already cashed it
earlier.
out, partner.
I can't even help you like that.
What had happened was,
What's up, Chrissy?
that's funny, I cashed.
You got your light back on if you want to.
Nah, I'm not cutting it off. No. Y'all joning. Y'all joning. Tell me where you from.
I'm from New York.
New York?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, son?
Brooklyn.
You see, I looked down at your shoes to see if you had on some Timbs.
Oh no, I got sneakers on Brooks.
She was
You know,
like,
I got my
right.
Brooks on.
Brooks on.
Yeah.
Jada Kiss and Fabulous dropped the album together.
If you are, no.
Yeah, it's called Freddie versus Jason.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Well,
Okay, I gotta listen. I gotta check it out. Yeah.
Mixtape jump.
Yeah.
She was like, why would I?
About 5
I mean, because I knew from New York, I was supposed to know that.
Right.
Oh, like,
The world.
Sorry about that. I categorized it.
Burrows
You know this person and that person.
Like,
Oh yeah.
no, I didn't know him.
You know Puff?
Yeah.
You know they dropped an album.
Yeah.
He did the same thing from Atlanta. You
Say
from
that.
Atlanta? You my cousin. No, I
Yeah.
They do that.
Millions of people.
They do that.
6 million people in the metro area. No, I don't know your cousin.
Did I see you in a, were you down at the Capitol yesterday?
No, not
With
yesterday.
Tip?
No.
I think
I was-
see you.
I was-
No, that was my fault. My fault. That was Tip, Marvin, and Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I was asked, but I declined.
And I can't be at everything, Michael. I mean, I'm only one person.
Yes.
We say I could be.
I play Superman on TV, but I am really human.
Oh Lord.
I play Superman.
Oh, no.
Hey, Mimi.
T-shirt that said "Stay woke." Got it. I was behind you.
No, okay.
Boom, 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 boom. So, Do you actually pronounce it as?
Yeah, what the?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I say W, or I say WDF, the naked truth. And they be like, what's the F? What's the W? What's the D? And then it's what the fuck?
You be like, where you been?
Hey, no cussing.
Oh, look.
We in a
You
break.
get us in trouble.
We not in the L. On the L.
You know how Sean be acting.
Yeah, that's
Good thing
only
you
on
can't hear.
air. In the break, you good.
So I would say what the
Rockin' that hat.
FCK.
Oh,
So
okay.
FCK. We could say FCK.
What the
So we FCC ready?
fudge?
FCK.
Okay. We can still cut.
Yeah. Watch your mouth,
Yeah.
playing.
We'll just say FCK.
I don't want to fight this
Keep
fight.
it cool, keep it
When
relaxed.
you gone.
I don't want to fight this fight when you go. Right.
Ain't that right, Sean? Yeah. Sean got on that welcome back Carter hat, boy.
Y'all get on Sean's head.
Well, thank God I said it during the commercial. But
Yes, thank you very much. We had to pay that little tip, y'all.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Come on, this go to my 20-year bipolar, biracial man. Oh, yeah.
20 years. 20 years.
That has to be an awesome book.
Thank you. It is an awesome book.
I know that.
It is an awesome book.
Anytime that you can tell your life and actually share with people, because I'm sure there's so many others who are going through the same thing. They're gonna need this. You're being the person that someone else needed today. I like that. So yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I'm
Thank
excited.
you.
I shared the YouTube footage with you, with both of you ladies, by the way.
I'm dressed like I'm in New York right now.
Well,
I look like I
you
had
know,
I look up
Atlanta
for one of my
will
sessions. I got
sneak
my-
it up on you.
I know. I was this morning. I was like, oh, let me get my scarf on, get the jacket on.
I didn't know what to come out in.
Ooh.
It was a little different. Virginia's like 20, 23, 30 degrees.
what part? Where is that at?
Fort Belvoir is right outside of Alexandria.
Oh, okay, so up north. Okay, gotcha. I'm
Right.
from Hampton.
Okay, the 757. Plenty of my sodas out.
You know Allen Iverson?
I do.
You know Tony Atlas.
I was gonna say, well, that one went to high school with me, so yeah. I'm about to
Used
say
work
now,
at
if you
Roy
would have
Rogers
asked
at Alexandria.
about Vic.
Yeah, Mike
Man,
Vick.
let me tell you
Or
something.
Marcus.
Let me tell you something about Roy Rogers.
Oh,
There's a
what they
little
do.
restaurant here.
Oh,
I asked
okay.
for a veggie burger. Do you know what these people
At
gave
Roy
me?
Rogers is a chicken spot.
It is, but I asked
Is there
for
a
it.
burger?
They were chicken sandwiches, but
Okay.
I wanted. But you know, most places
Some
like that,
places have
they
butt-me burgers.
They
now.
right. They will comp for those who don't eat chicken for them to have their business. Okay, you think about it. I've never eaten from there, but so I was going in there and I said, hey, can I have a veggie burger? Do you know what they gave me? A piece of 2 pieces of bread.
With vegetables in the
No, lettuce,
Nice.
ketchup, mustard. And that was all I got.
That is a very
I'm about to
good
say, well, hey,
No,
look,
no.
you
I mean,
did
you could've
ask
added
them
some
for something
pickles.
that they
You
didn't
could've
have, but
added some
that was
onions.
accommodating, you know?
I mean, you could have said you didn't have a veggie
You
burger.
went to
Come
a
on.
chicken
They-
spot
they
and
could've-
asked for
but
veggies.
I was
Fried
gonna say,
chicken
right?
spot at that too,
I
boy.
mean, I'm just
With
saying,
them
my bad.
biscuits, woo.
See, I don't eat. I don't eat meat.
So you're vegan.
I'm a pescatarian.
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian. All I have is seafood in my
Wait,
diet.
you don't eat no meat?
No, in the last 17
Okay,
years.
we make lamb. What movie is that from?
Say again, we make
We make
lamb.
lamb. My big fat Greek wedding.
Oh,
Oh,
I've never seen
sorry,
that.
guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
I can
boom.
cook it though. I can cook really well.
Anytime you gotta explain your joke.
So, welcome back. It's
It
Michael
went
and
bad.
Joy at the
Stay
bar.
woke. Stay woke at the Gerald Griggs' jokes.
Yeah.
What had happened was
That boy good.
Randy Watson.
Hey, that's the offer play. Oh, I thought it was a joke. Good morning, guys. How are you? So yeah, about my big fat Greek wedding.
Never
Hey,
thought you saw
Laura.
that movie.
Dude, it was an awesome movie. I saw it in law school. Awesome.
Oh, when you remember it from then? Wow. Okay, all right. Well, then there that is. Hi, S and Bella.
Learn about your contributors.
Yeah.
Stay here long enough to get comfortable.
Right,
Start
right,
telling
right.
jokes. Yes.
No. Attempting.
Attempt.
Wow.
Attempting
He
drinks.
told
That was an attempt.
the
Yeah.
timing was.
I mean, sometimes you miss, you know.
That's what he said.
You know what?
I'm about to do this jingle for y'all.
Whoops. It right there.
Yeah, no, you-
Right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Man, and it's like commercial number 10,
I
right?
know, right? Sean jumping us off today on our time.
Woo! Sean like, shut up, little boy.
He tried to get his commercials
He
in
was
early.
like, I am not a golf caddy.
Tiger Woods.
Excuse me, can I get the,
The what?
I don't know,
The 7-9.
any of them.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com.
Yes,
December
sir.
1st is World AIDS Day. We're going to talk with Miss Jennifer Glaze. And yes, she has the last name Glaze because she is the better half of Emmanuel Glaze.
Emmanuel
One
Glaze.
half of the crush that you can hear right here on
What we used to call
Sensation Network.
Maceo Glaze.
Maceo Glaze.
Maceo Glaze, that thing you put on the ham.
Or the chitlins. Like on day 4
No,
after
no, no,
Thanksgiving stuff. Who's still eating Thanksgiving stuff?
No.
Man, I had some roasted turkey. The turkey salad. We changed it to a turkey salad. Like we on day 4 with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Like Coach Nisa, we not talking.
I'm about to say, who is she back there talking
right.
to? She is.
Go-
Look, if you want to have your own show, you can take a joystick out there.
Go to Roy Rogers and get a veggie burger.
Oh, God, not that.
The fact that they put the condiments, ketchup
Right.
and everything on
Got
was
her.
cute.
Hey,
Like,
Timna is in the building today. Author Timna from New York. Her new book is called What the What? The Naked Truth, and the subtitle is The Story of My.
20-year bipolar biracial marriage.
First of all, let me say congratulations for you making it here today. Going through 20 years of bipolar and biracial marriage. Congratulations. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, did you just come from New York? Because you
No,
New York dressed appropriately.
I'm New York dressed appropriately because it was so cold this morning. I had to take out the clothes, but
You guys gonna say, tell us a little bit about yourself.
well, I am a life coach or a personal development coach, and also an author of What the FCK,
Okay.
The Naked Truth. So yeah, I'm from New York, but I've lived in Europe for about 8 years. I've lived all over. This is my 3rd time in Atlanta. So been here 4 years and love it.
That's
love
awesome.
it.
That's awesome. What did you do prior to the book?
What did, life coaching, and also I was in HR. I was a mom, mompreneur. I'm a mompreneur.
Okay.
So all about that, and I have my master's in HR and training. So I did a lot of training and development.
Okay.
Also was a teacher at one point in my life, but traveling the world, doing my thing.
So did you notice, because 20 years is a long time to spend in a marriage. So when you think about life coaching, were you coaching everyone else but not you? Because sometimes that's
That's
what
a
happens,
question.
yeah.
A lot of times we do get into that trap of like just kind of asking those questions, thinking about people, and on their problems, and then
Right.
you forget to see yours. So yes, when I started writing this book, I was like, is that me? It was just kind of like therapeutic because I was writing my story. And then I read it back to myself 30 times. I just kept on reading it back, keeping reading it back. Like,
this ain't me.
Who is that
Right.
person? What's going on here? And it gave me a lot of insight of myself. I kept on looking in the mirror. The words was the mirror. And it was like, whoa.
So the question is, you read the book 30 times. What did you learn about yourself after those 30 readings?
Oh my God. I learned that I lost myself in my relationship. I learned that I was like, wait a minute, I was saying yes all the time to everyone else and no to myself. So then I just kind of was crumbled. I was like, who's Timna? Where is Timna? Where is this person that, came out of her mother's womb?
Right, I got
A New Yorker,
Got you.
Afro-Latina, where is this person? I lost all of that. And I found myself being just a yes woman, and I didn't know myself.
Was yes just the easiest answer to come up with?
No, it was a pleasing answer to come up with, because I wanted everyone to like me. I wanted my husband to like me. I wanted the kids to like me. I wanted friends to like me. Everyone to like me. So I said yes all the time.
Wow.
Everybody to like you, but you didn't like yourself.
I didn't like myself.
Timna.com is the website. What the WT?
What the DA?
Yeah, the DA is going on.
What the DA? Come on, slang it out. We got slang. Slang.
How long the book been out?
The book's been out only a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
congratulations.
I just got it out. Just did a launch party. So, here in Buckhead, doing my thing,
Yeah,
Just got
I
it
am
out.
so excited.
Now, I guess I gotta ask: Are you still married?
Oh man, the
So
last
about
question in the
that.
book says, should I stay or should I leave? So I don't want to tell people that because I want people to take their decide for themselves. What should I do?
Well, I am
So it's that
excited
mystery.
that Donna Matthews sent you to
Oh,
us.
that's Donna?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
let me
shout out to
read the end
Donna.
of the book.
Hey, what the,
It's not in the back.
what the nigga truth? You can check it out at timnet.com. Hey, some sad news out of Hollywood, out of Hawaii, as a matter of fact. Jim Nabors, the legendary actor known for his role as Gomer Pyle, has passed away at the young age of 87. The legendary goofiness on the Andy Griffin Show made him a household name, which led to a spinoff of his innocent antics on Gomer Pyle, USMC. Now, Jim Nabors appeared in many movies, recorded nearly 30 albums that I bet y'all did not know about, and has been making audience smile for decades. The actor was married to his same-sex partner for nearly 40 years, according to TMZ, and they were in Hawaii, and they
Was that the
passed
shorter
away.
one or the taller
The
one?
taller one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna send you a
Oh,
picture.
okay, I know
Yeah.
it. I know
Gomer
it.
Pyle. So rest in peace to Gomer Pyle. 87 years old,
That's
man.
a
Did your
long
thing.
life.
Hey, World AIDS Day is today. So guess what? We're gonna talk with Mrs. Glaze. You can put that glaze on some of them pork rinds over there from the Texaco that cost you $4. This is Michael and Joy. We'll be
Thanks
back.
for that. Thanks for that visual.
Right. Just pour it on there.
Right.
Tim, I'm gonna switch you out for Miss Glaze. Don't go nowhere because you coming back, okay?
Oh, I'm coming back.
Yes.
Myself alive.
We ain't gonna do you like did they do you at them other spots.
Staying out of that.
Don't say it, don't say it.
Let me transfer myself.
Say it, don't spray it.
Manuel Glaze, the missus is up.
Hey, good morning. I'm about to say he might have jumped off at this point.
We ain't even gonna talk about World AIDS Day. We gonna talk about her marriage to Emmanuel.
Wow.
We about to get messy. She don't know that though.
I was gonna say, well, we can at least know it's not a biracial marriage.
Yeah.
I was say it might be a little bipolar. How long have you and Emmanuel been married?
We just made 20 years.
Congratulations. She said.
That's a
Long time, yes.
I got some friends with, been friends with for 20 years.
I'm a clinician, actually. Yeah,
Okay.
but I ran a HIV program for 3 years.
Okay, cool. Because I remember I saw you on Dr. Pam's show.
Right.
And I guess it was last year on World AIDS Day, if I'm not mistaken.
If you don't want to hold that, I can put it right here in this corner.
Yeah, people are responding.
No,
Oh, they talking to you. Oh, yeah, that's right, because you got your show going on over there.
Oh, yeah.
See, the only time I play.
We got our stats in the back.
When are you moving here?
I'm already here.
Oh, you're already, you're just going back and forth?
I've been
Okay.
there.
Oh, I thought you just said that you were coming down.
Coming from
Okay.
Virginia, like I just moved here in September.
Oh,
Yeah, like that was like
okay,
literally
okay.
October 1st was like my first day.
Oh,
here.
okay,
So what
okay,
I'll do is
okay,
we'll talk
gotcha.
I just throw out
Okay,
some
hold up.
stats.
So
But I
I'm just,
still-
I'm
even with
literally
my
brand new. I
counseling,
know
yeah,
I do
nothing
mental health
about this
assessments, but
area.
also
Right.
Alright, cool.
So it's a lot to learn.
What part, where are you at in Marietta? 'Cause it's not far from here.
Off of, like All Good Road, Local Grade.
2017,
Oh,
AIDS
yes,
killed
yes.
28.9 million
Gotcha.
and 4.15 million people
We
worldwide.
bought a foreclosed home,
Mm-hmm.
and it was awesome, great deal.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Cause you can do whatever, you can do whatever you want to do, and it's a huge place, so I'm excited about it. Cause I made my gym in my garage, everything. Yeah, it's just started
How far
right.
is it from here?
About
Love
20
that shirt.
20 minutes. What city is it? What city?
Marietta.
Oh, Marietta, that's right.
Marietta, Georgia.
So
Oh, we're coming back?
there's a lot going on in Marietta, meaning like
Right.
the building and.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Today is World AIDS Day.
Yes,
and joining
sir.
us today is Miss Jennifer Glaze hanging out with us today. Good morning, Mrs. Glaze.
Good morning.
Hey, did you know that as of 2017, AIDS has killed between 28.9 million and 41.5 million people worldwide, and an estimated 36.7 million people are living with HIV right now, making it one of the most global public health issues in reported history. And today is World AIDS Day, and we are joined today by Mrs. Glaze. I don't know why I like saying it like that.
Mrs. Glaze.
Mama, I just call her Jennifer. Good morning, Jennifer. Welcome.
Good morning,
Now, your
thank
husband,
you.
your husband is the co-host of the Crush that you can hear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday right here on Sensation Station Network. And congratulations on your 20 years of marriage.
Thank you.
So we want to know, is your marriage bipolar or biracial?
It's not biracial.
Oh, okay.
She was like,
It
what?
probably has been bipolar from time to time. But who's happy?
Right, who's
right,
that?
right,
Exactly.
right. Amen.
Congratulations
Amen.
and welcome. We're going to talk. Hey, so we're going to talk about your company. Tell us about your company first.
So I'm opening a business called Becoming Your Best Counseling Services. I am a licensed clinical social worker. I've been so for over 10 years, and I'm just working to kind of strike out on my own.
Okay.
My focus with my services will be mental health services, substance abuse, and also HIV awareness, HIV education. I ran a federally funded HIV program for about 3.5 years. And in that, I always had a desire to work with that community, but I really kind of found my passion, so to speak, in working with the HIV field. I do feel that it is an epidemic that can be better controlled. I do think that there's a lot of stigma and fear that surrounds it, but I think we just have to combat that with education, with awareness, and with talking about it, not being afraid of it, because it's really nothing to fear, and really the fear is what promotes the spread of the virus.
Right, because you don't want to get tested, you don't want to know.
Right.
So
And then
instead,
that's exactly what perpetuates the spread. You don't know, you have unprotected sex with somebody, and you unknowingly pass the virus on to another person, and so on and so on.
Because AIDS is one of those, HIV rather, is one of those diseases where you probably don't know you're carrying it because you don't have a whole bunch of symptoms in the beginning, right?
You can have it for 7 to 10 years and never have a symptom. But
Right.
then when you have a symptom, it will probably land you in the hospital in the emergency room with your immune system almost
Shot.
Shot. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So that's why periodic testing is just really your best bet. I recommend that for single people, for dating people, for married people such as myself, because you just never know. You never know. And like I said, the best way to, there are a lot of changes and advancements in the treatment of the virus, but the best way to know is to get ahead of it. If you let the virus get ahead of you, then sometimes even the treatments aren't as successful as they could be.
how often would you say that someone should get tested? I mean, obviously at least once a year.
I recommend once a year.
Okay.
The CDC has kind of changed its standard. Sometimes they say once a lifetime. I just don't think that's enough.
Once a lifetime? How you gonna get ahead of anything that way?
I recommend once a year. Sometimes my married couples, and so I say, do what you feel is best for you. But I still think the awareness is important. I still think sharing that information. A lot of times I speak to married couples, they think it doesn't matter to them. I explain it could, but then I also say, make sure you share this with your children and your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, because that's really what it's about. It's about getting that word. But I do recommend once a year. Getting that test.
CDC talking about once a lifetime. Who are they talking to? People that watch Pornhub all their life?
Yeah, I don't know. That number
See,
seems
Lisa
real
got that one.
small.
Lisa got that one, yeah.
And it's
No,
very
no,
low.
no.
Right.
No.
When I first got in the field, it was once a year.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
changed it when I kind of got out of it, but I stick with the one.
Well, a couple of days ago when Nicole was up here with Aid Atlanta, she was saying that you can go to the doctor now to get tested for other things and they won't even test you for that.
Absolutely. Oh, I would do events all the time, and people would say, have you had an HIV test? Oh, I've been to the doctor, I got my physical, I'm good.
You're like,
No, we have to probe. No, well,
Right.
you normally get, your glucose and your cholesterol screenings, but did you specifically ask for an HIV test? Well, no, I didn't. Well, if you didn't, you probably didn't get one.
and you probably don't know.
And
And
you
you
probably
don't
don't know.
And now with technology, it's so much easier now to find locations that do AIDS testing. And
Right.
today on World AIDS Day, there are a couple of things. Like it's
Right.
so easy that you can
It
just
really
text
is.
a zip code or
It
something,
really
right?
is. So so if you text your zip code to this number, 566-948, then it will automatically, you put your zip code in and it will, within about 60 seconds, shoot you a location, your closest location to you that will provide you an HIV test.
Gotcha.
You can also just Google free HIV testing near me, and it will tell you a location, different places near wherever your location is to get testing.
Well, I remember back in the day, boy, people used to just go to the Red Cross and give blood and hope they don't get that phone call back from the Red Cross. Be like,
Still do that.
oh, do they for
That's
real?
not a good thing to
Oh,
do.
my
but
goodness.
Still do that.
I'm about to say, when women try to get their birth control from the spot, and they're like, can I just go ahead and get a test too?
You get that letter from the Red Cross, boy, they be like, hey, we need to see you, partner. You know what
It was like
time
that blood
it
you
is.
gave
Yeah.
about that.
Hey, Attorney Gerald Griggs is hanging out with us. Stay woke. And Gerald Griggs, when we talk about things that are killing our community, AIDS is one of those things,
It's
right?
one of those things. I mean, I think the second highest cases of African American females is that statistic. So we need to be concerned about these things as an epidemic in our community, and we need to get tested. You need to prevent risky behavior that causes that, and you need to make sure you know your status.
Griggs, we are always begging people to vote. Like, we got a big runoff election
Big
coming
runoff
up.
election December the 5th.
We got the election coming up. We got to beg them to get out there and vote. We've been educating, you know, we go back to Rock Hudson days when we first heard about HIV, AIDS when it came. But then it really hit us when Magic hit it. And then Eazy-E was overcome by it. But it seems like now, especially in the African American community, the numbers are still rising. Why, bruh?
We have to have a real conversation about some of
Bruh.
some of the behaviors that occur in our community. I mean, you know, this whole epidemic of the side chick and all of this promiscuity that's being glorified in reality TV. We have to address this because, you know, certain behaviors have consequences. There's nothing wrong with having one intimate partner and sharing a life with that intimate partner. So I think we need to address that because that's what's causing it. You know, people, listen, you can cheat all day long and cheat on your spouse or cheat on your significant other, but, you know, these diseases catch up with you.
Why? What? Tell me
I'm
about
feeling
it.
some kind of a way, Attorney Griggs. I mean, I'm feeling a little left out over here. I just want you to know. Because you giving them all, it's a lot of energy over there. It's like, you know, I just, no, just share the love. I was like, speaking of keeping somebody for life, I mean.
She made me turn off my light, and now Griggs.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a baby in the corner over here.
Jennifer Glaze is hanging out with us. Jennifer, what's that zip code? What's the number you can text?
Okay, text your zip code to the number 566-948, and it will give you your closest location to get an HIV test.
And your company, your new company.
My company is called Becoming Your Best Counseling Services. I can be reached at 404-919-2951 or my email at jglazespeaks@gmail.com.
jglazespeaks@gmail.com, or you can just go to michaelandjoy.com for all the information. Hey, Kevin Rojas is 21 years old. He was sentenced to life in prison for shooting an off-duty police officer multiple times during a traffic stop down in Jacksonville. Now, the officer was taking his son when he stopped Kevin for erratic driving. Now, Rojas opened fire and hit the officer in the head, the stomach, and the hand, but he missed the young boy. Well, guess what? Over the past couple of days ago, he was sentenced. When he came into the court office, the officer held a tube of KY jelly up during the sentences and said, hey, you're going to need a lot of this. Yep.
That's
and then
what the
dropped,
officer did?
yes, he did. And dropped the mic. You can check the video out at michaelandjoy.com. Yeah, that KY jelly in that prison, especially if it's state prison. Yeah, he gonna need that. It's Michael and Joy.
That is
Let's go.
horrible. Speaking of World AIDS Day.
Hey, it just tied in.
Hashtag
It just tied in.
WAG 2017. It did not tie
It
in.
tied in.
I was going to say,
that
you
did-
should be ashamed of yourself, Michael McFadden.
That did not tie
That
in.
did not tie in. I was going to say, that did not tie in. I'm sorry.
He shouldn't have been trying to kill a police officer.
You guys can call in specifically
I was going to say, I bet he won't mail him none.
because that was
You
not,
bet he won't
wow.
He won't mail him none.
Mail
You
him
know,
the
I mean,
cake.
yeah. Because you know, it takes a lot of cigarettes. you gotta make sure you got money on your books for that.
Yeah, gotta learn how to run.
You gotta learn how to run. Don't drop the soap.
See there, y'all go.
Shout out to Ha Davis, man. Those videos on YouTube, you gotta check those out, man.
What?
What up, big
Hey,
fella?
there you go with his joke.
You pull up. Oh, you
No.
can't.
No.
Right.
No.
I'm telling you, it was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelAndJoy.com is the website. We got an awesome show. Attorney Gerald Griggs is
Yes,
hanging
we
out with
do.
us today. It is a Freedom Fridays. Boy, you
Speaking of
gotta check out them with them videos.
I don't know nothing about no
I'ma pull the
videos.
video up.
We
It
were
was just
talking about-
way too much going
Right,
on.
we were talking about state prison.
I just want to
KY,
stay focused on
and
the
then
fact that
videos.
today is
I was good on the video.
World AIDS Day.
It is. It
Hashtag
really is.
WAD 2017.
There you go. Shout out to Miss Jennifer Glaze hanging out with us today. Also, life coach Nisi is in the building today. We're gonna be talking to her and author.
What the naked truth?
Yes.
Timna.com.
.com. Tina is hanging out with us today, and also Tiara is chilling over there. Can somebody wake her up? Because I think she was over there
Attorney.
snoring and slobbing
Look,
over
Brian.
there in the corner. Today, the 1st of December, 2015.
Today is National Eat a Red Apple Day. It's observed annually on December 1st. As the adage goes, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Today is the perfect time to put the theory to taste. An apple is both delicious and nutritious. With over 7,500 varieties of apples and over 7.5% of the world's production coming from the United States, apples are widely available.
Hey, shout out to everybody out there that have kids. If you got kids in the car, kind of spoiler alert, because we're going to be talking about Santa Claus.
In the
Now, many
car.
have taken to social media to reveal a series of very clever hacks and tricks that could be used to preserve Santa's image. From using wrapping paper for gifts that come from Santa's workshop at the North Pole, or creating snowy footprints using flour and or baking soda as you come into the house. Now, if craftiness and DIY isn't your thing, there are plenty other sneaky methods being shared, including an online Santa tracker. There are video chats with Santa himself, and even a clever hack that makes it appear as though you are giving the festive favorite a call whenever the kids are being naughty. Now, changing the name to Santa on your phone so it looks like you call him if the kids are starting to get in a little bit of trouble. And they have this thing called the Santa Cam. It's an ornament that you can place on your tree to watch over children to make sure that they aren't misbehaving. Boy, I tell you, I'm glad they ain't had these things back in the 70s, boy, because the way me and my little cousin Lisa was looking at them Christmas gifts, man, we tried to retape the box together. Yeah, we stayed in trouble.
I was going to say,
Here's the
so
thing.
about Santa.
I was about 4 years old when they started with this whole Santa Claus mess, and I realized my dad wasn't getting up in the middle of the night opening the door for some big white guy in the hood. So
In the
let's
hood.
stop lying to the kids and be real. And the parents are buying the gifts. We have way too much stuff to deal with than the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus.
Hold on, you said open the door, so I'm guessing y'all ain't had no
We
chimney.
didn't have no chimney.
Yeah, y'all ain't had no
It's
chimney.
all about the chimney.
Yeah,
Bro was coming through the basement.
Right. Hey, we come back. We're gonna talk more with
Hey,
Timna.
Christina.
Also, we're gonna speak with life coach Nisi. Tell you what those guys got coming up.
Whoop, whoop.
And I got this story about this 19-year-old who got in a little trouble when her tweet went viral. I'll tell you about that. It's Michael and Joy in the morning.
Poor
Sensation
thing.
Station Network.
All right, now here's the video.
We're gonna switch you
What's
out
that video?
with Tim now. Okay.
Timna or Nisi?
Jennifer, what's your
Okay,
email?
That's okay.
J Glaze speaks
Glaze, I like wifey pants, but
Jay Glaze speaks at
at
Gmail.
gmail.com.
you in jail.
Gerald, how you find these videos?
Right.
Well, I
Right.
thought you was
My
a
attorney.
freedom fighter.
We are, man. But if you go on Instagram, bro, man, that dude got 2 million followers.
Yeah.
What up, Cyrus?
Out there.
Hey, Tyra
Hey, you know
Ross.
YouTube.
Ross. Good morning. Mary
Well,
Chapman.
I was watching
Taking
Redo,
care of
the
my
fat
family.
bald dude, and he linked into Haha Davis' video.
For me, I hear that girl. What's up, Dimitri? Hey, Morel, good morning.
That sounded like a mess.
Yeah.
Just watch it over there.
And
Sounds
you
like
watch
a-
it. That's
a quick
great.
fast.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that's disgusting.
I am
So
a
this is just
sharp
Yeah,
advocate.
it's
I am a
Haha Davis.
sexual assault harassment advocate.
We
I
got a
forgot.
show coming.
When I let you do it first yesterday, with the this or that, well, I forget to do the questions.
You didn't answer them.
Mm-mm.
Right.
I asked him at the last minute.
Yeah. You cheated.
I had to rush through it.
You cheated. Hey, Christina. Hey, TME Rod.
One of the biggest things that we are.
What? Rod 30AK. Sorry, I know I messed all that up. I apologize. Hey, Laura. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you.
referencing to how important it is to make sure you take care of yourself. And that's why I gave it to that's
This guy right here.
I mean, anything, any type of disease.
Griggs, I need you to focus, Griggs.
Hey, Dr. Pam. I think that Dr. Pam. Oh,
Man,
Pam Harris. Hey.
shout out to Ha Davis, man. You hilarious.
We back, y'all.
Actually, we're not, thanks.
That was crazy.
Wow.
So funny.
I had to tell y'all we back 4 minutes before we back. So y'all can get the ride.
Oh yeah, my cousin bought that for me. From Sharper Image.
Oh, from Sharp Edge. Those are good facts. I didn't know any of that stuff. That's crazy.
I didn't know any phone numbers
like,
either. That was interesting. I've never known. I knew there was hotlines for so much, but
Becoming your best counseling services.
that's,
I think it's a lot, we in the community, writing them off, but for some reason, that's not going to get out to maybe.
because people don't want to accept it, and a lot of people don't want to talk about
What
it.
you got coming up?
A lot of people.
Oh, we got the million man. Sorry,
That's
thousand
how
in March.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
afraid
planning
of
meeting
conversations,
December
like,
the 3rd
you know,
at the
have
Church
to
of the Beloved.
sit here
Thousand.
We're going to the 5 most affected neighborhoods and taking neighbors
wellness
there.
too, is
Thousand
understanding
man
that
march.
culture.
Sean, talk to Griggs, then go to life coach, and then hit this or that and this break at the end.
Are we gonna come back?
And Atlanta's what number in the
Oh, man.
Georgia's number 5. Atlanta's one of the top 10.
And all of this, what's up?
Michael join them on that MichaelandJoy.com, hanging out with a awesome mix of urban hits crew today. Shout out to Timna, she's hanging out with us. We're gonna tell you about the book. What the what? The
What
Naked
the?
Truth. Also,
love
attorney
it.
Gerald Griggs is in the building. Jennifer Glaze is in the building, becoming your best counseling services. I also gotta say good morning to our friends over there at Skin Salon Spa, 2115 Piedmont Road, Suite 3114. They right down the street right there. Shout out. This is a place to go for all your skincare needs, facials, skincare products, chemical peels, and more. You can give them a call at 404-416-9808 or just visit the website skinsalonspa.com to book your appointment today. Tell them Michael and Joy sent you. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but just tell them Michael and Joy sent you. Attorney Gerald Griggs is hanging out with us. Attorney Griggs, you got a big march coming up here soon. I know y'all in the planning stages,
We're in the
right?
planning stages for the 1,000 Men March, which will be January 20th. The planning meeting is December the 3rd at 1113 Irish Street, which is the Church of the Beloved, at 7 o'clock. Please come on out. Any man that's concerned with the community and wants to help take the community back, and any woman that wants to be there to support, because we have neglected our community far too long. It's time for us to address it ourselves. We're going to go in the 5 most affected communities in Atlanta, and we're going to show them love and take it back and see what their needs are. So come on out,
Amen.
1113 Irish Street on Sunday, 7 o'clock at Church of the Beloved.
Those 5 communities you talk about, which communities are those right offhand? You got
Right offhand, we got to go to Adamsville, we got to go Thomasville Heights, we got to go to the Bluff, and the other 2 I can't draw offhand, but those are 5 right now.
And you from ATL, you know these neighborhoods. You grew up here, so you're not afraid to
Oh,
go
no.
back to your
No, I'm
community.
not afraid to go directly into the Bluff, directly into the hood, directly to the corner, and have a conversation. You know, that's what it's about. It's about going back to the community and giving back to the community. It's not just about showing up to pass out some chicken dinners.
Hey, there you go. You on them chicken dinners.
Yeah.
Well, what if
It was
it's a
like,
veggie?
speaking of chicken dinners.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm talking
a
about.
veggie as well.
I was gonna say, how that chicken dinner work?
Like Coach Niecy is in the building with us today. Like Coach, what do you do to stay in shape? We know you walk 8 blocks to get here just because you wanted to, but what do you do to stay in shape, sis?
Well, for me, I honestly work out 5 to 6 times a week. I eat very, very healthy. I try to make sure that my nutrition is balanced, and also self-care. I take good care of myself mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Now you got some stuff that you're working on that
are we privy to hear some of the new stuff that
Before
you got
your
coming out?
birthday
Right.
comes up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Before my birthday, December 12th. The main thing that I'm really excited about is that I'm a total body and wellness life coach, and I have a business mentor who is launching the most amazing magazine that's dedicated to life coaches. That is basically going to give us an overall understanding of what a life coach does, give you tips and tools of what is going on in our communities from the people who actually do it, like empowerment coaches, motivational coaches, business coaches. And I'm actually the wellness author, one of the wellness authors in this magazine that will be launching in January.
Congrats.
It's called the Life Coach Network magazine. It's from the Dimension Wellness brand. Brittany Garth is the owner, CEO, and girl boss. Also in January, what many people do not know is that my book will be out.
Good.
It is called Uncovering the New You. That no one
love
knows
it.
the name, so that's phenomenal. I was able to talk. Yes,
Well, we know now.
I was very excited to talk about that because it's been a long journey from where I started.
And that's what I wanted to ask. Fitness and health. When did it start for you? Were you chunky growing up, and you just like
No.
self-esteem problems? No.
When
Yeah,
did I
chunky,
say
chunky.
that? Hey, he has to ask. I mean, because most people
A
who get
lot
into
of times
fitness,
people
a
are.
lot of times are unhealthy. They have been some extreme weight. And then they go into this fitness journey to tell people how it is. Well, not for me. Mine came in two reasons. One was the mental aspect. Both of my parents being deployed both times went through something health-wise. And I realized that I needed to do something to save my parents. I love my mother, I love my father. They've been the backbone of my life. And so for me, with all the support, I wanted to figure out a way to save them. And so for me, I literally got my certification online, did an internship at Gold's Gym, and I was on it. Mentally, on the aspect of wellness, is that I went through a lot of things. I was on the verge of being a homeless mom, a single mother for the last, my son is 10 now, and it was very challenging, very, very challenging to live that way because I was struggling, even being a soldier, trying to go to school, trying to provide. And I realized that there was something missing in my wellness of self-care. I had to realize something was missing in me. And my business coach, she said, listen, have you ever thought about being a life coach and tell your story on how you healed yourself? And I healed myself mentally just through learning how to actually balance my life. And that's through physical and the mental aspect.
Yo, we heard the story. Well, guess what? This is an opportunity for us to get to know Life Coach a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Just a little bit better, because this is a game that we
regular
play
coach.
called This or That. Let's go.
Hey, role play. Hey, new magic product. Hey, Nat Rex.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Attorney Gerald Griggs is hanging out with us today. Stay woke. Got that schmedium for you, boy.
Schmedium.
Joy, I'm gonna get you a sweatshirt.
Boy, bye.
What size you want?
Anyway.
This is a portion of the game that we play called This or That. And this is a chance for our listeners to get to know you a little better, but we do it in the form of a game called This or That. Now, it's a real game, like it's a competition between Joy and I to get to see who knows you better.
Okay.
And we've been knowing you now for about an hour, 14 minutes or so. I think I know you better. So what we did was...
She been in VA for a long time, and you know I got that
I've
on
been in
lock.
D.C. though.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yeah. 1986, I forgot.
Right.
So we got some questions. We knew you were coming on the show like 17 weeks ago, 18 weeks ago, something like that. So we made these questions based on, and what we did is we answered the questions based on how we think you would answer it. Like, for instance, you grew up where?
Well,
New Jersey, right?
Yeah,
New
New
Jersey.
Jersey, Virginia, North Carolina.
So did y'all have y'all cereal on top of the refrigerator or in a pantry?
Both.
Both. Okay, so they had a pantry. They had a little money.
She did say that they were in the military.
Yeah, they had a little
My
money.
daddy's in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a little money. They got that check religiously on the right time. Boy.
First and 15th,
First and
50th, and the
15th, boy.
30th.
Hey, you already know. So all you got to do is pick one. We know you all healthy and blah, blah, blah now, but as Joy says, play along. It's just a game.
I got you.
So you wake up in the morning, you got 2 boxes of cereal on the table, sis. One is Frosted Flakes. The other is Captain Crunch. Which one are you choosing?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes, we both got that one right. Yeah, she don't look like no Captain Crunch.
Right,
do she?
not at all. She was
Especially
like,
when it
she
get-
liked the roof of her mouth.
Especially when it get down to the end and it be all powdery and you get that you know what I'm talking about, Griggs? Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh my goodness.
Staying focused.
Also, how about this one? Cheetos or Cheese Puffs?
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Okay, Joy
Yeah.
got that one. So it's 2-1. Mexican or Italian? And we're talking food, not men.
Mexican.
Mexican. All right, she answered that one quick. 3-1. Joy, you in the lead.
I know.
Lemon pepper wings or hot wings?
Hot wings.
Hot wings, I got that one. 3-2. All right, how about this one? McDonald's fries or Chick-fil-A fries?
Chick-fil-A, that's number
I
one.
had you down for McDonald's.
Oh, no. They're not even real.
Don't say that.
Okay.
We love
Say about
McDonald's.
that.
Hey, McDonald's.
Yeah, we love.
Yes, we do.
She said, yeah, but about that.
Cruise vacation or destination vacation? We doing radio, sis.
Destination.
Destination. All right, cool. 5-3. Joy is in the lead. Vegas or Miami?
Miami.
Miami. Okay. God, Joy. Y'all met before?
I told you, we got that VA blood.
6-3 is the score. All right, here go a real hood question. I'm sure you know about this being in the military. Grape Kool-Aid or red Kool-Aid?
Oh, you know we gotta have the grape Kool-Aid.
We both
I did
pick
pick
red.
My mother used to put Dimetab in it to put us to sleep, so that's why I let you go.
Hey.
Hey, why you ain't telling me
Hey,
that
for
years
real.
ago?
Hey, when them grandkids come over now, hey, get the Kool-Aid. The
Right.
grape one.
The grape
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Diamond
Drink
and
up.
Kool-Aid.
And then we
Turn
Then
up.
we're going to have to call Griggs and be like, Griggs, something happened over
Too
here.
much driving.
They didn't wake up.
Griggs, I need you, Griggs.
Let's say the way that balanced out.
Right. So right now the score is 6-3. Joy is in the lead, but no need to worry, Michael, because we got the bonus question.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, I know it.
No need to worry, Michael. Okay.
Wow.
And because we are celebrating the birth of the greatest comedian of all time, Richard Pryor would have been 77 years old today.
Amen.
So the bonus question is going to be worth 77 points. Now that's to put me back in the game. So you got a new book coming out.
Right.
What's the title of the book?
Uncovering the new you.
You had a nice book release party. Everybody came. You packed it out. It was full. You empowered everybody. But after the book release, you don't feel like driving home after the book release. So we hand you the old trusty trap phone.
Whoop,
There you go.
whoop.
Now the
Griggs
trap
said
phone
the
only
trap
got
phone
3
works.
telephone numbers in it, okay? It's only got 3 numbers in there. You can only call one of these people to drive you home after your book release. Who's driving you home? This is for 77 points, by the way. Is it
77.
Bruno Mars? Calm down.
I know, right?
He ain't driving you for real. Justin Timberlake or Smokey Robinson?
What
Who
in
you
the
calling
world?
to drive you home?
If anyone knows me better, they know that Bruno Mars will be driving
Be
me
on.
home.
Man, congratulations,
And
Joy.
for the win.
Congratulations. Hey, when we come back, we're going to wrap this thing up. It's Michael and Joy in the morning.
Bia. Did you see his special the other day?
I did. I was up late. My husband was like, "Are you going to
Hey,
sleep?"
good morning.
No, yeah.
I'm not.
Silly Ann, you said Bruno as well, huh? Uh-huh. Hey, Ashley, good morning. Red with lemon. Seriously, she do red with lemon.
The trap phone is nice. I know
Yeah.
That is
y'all
so
should-
funny.
Y'all
Trap
want
phone
to get
works,
rid of
y'all.
that.
You ain't gonna hack my phone.
No.
You ain't gonna hack my phone.
That's your. No, negative. There you go.
All right, we're gonna wrap up. Come on.
Oh.
You can stand up.
Here we go.
Nah, here, come over here with Griggs. We're gonna open up with you. Griggs, this is the last break.
All right.
Not Griggs. Sean.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me him.
This is the last break right here. We're gonna let everybody wrap up. You two will play.
Michael, what's the calendar look? Do you have your phone? No, you don't. What's the week of December 11th look like?
As far as what?
Is it I don't know. Is it 11, 12, 13, 14,
Get you a
15?
stand. sis.
I know.
Yeah, you could get you a joystick.
Yes, that's what I was.
While you over here talking about some sharper image plan, how you gonna come in here talking about sharper image?
Look, I got
Wow.
the flyers in the car.
Stay woke.
I've been passing them out.
Stay
Come
woke.
closer to the mic.
You're
Stay
selling
woke.
the joysticks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say a sharper image stand. I said a stand.
No, you said sharper image earlier. Look,
Michael and Joy in the
I'm
morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the show today. If you missed any of the guests, it's very simple. All you got to do is go to MichaelandJoy.com, or you can grab a pen right now because we're going to let everybody shop themselves out for the weekend. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend, and we'll see y'all on Monday. But first, Timna, you are up. The book, What the What? The Naked Truth, the story of my 20-year bipolar biracial marriage. And the question is simple. Who is this book for?
this book is for everybody. I believe this book is for everyone because at the end of the day, I take people through a true journey of just the cycles of life. And everyone keeps on telling me it's like reality TV in a book. So it's the funniest thing. I'm like, reality TV in a book, all right, because I've had 10 marriages in one
marriage.
Nice.
In one marriage.
That's,
So
I mean, like 20
everything
years is a long time.
Yeah, so a scandal, fun, heartbreak, a lot of stuff is happening for everybody. So for everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Congratulations to
Amen.
you,
I
Tim.
like
Now,
it.
how can people grab a copy of this beautiful book?
So DAFCK.com. Definitely you can purchase it from there. Anywhere online. And Timna.com. So you can even purchase it from me. Hello.
Hey.
There you go. That's what I'm
Like we
talking
got him in
about.
the trunk.
Jennifer Glaze is in the building, becoming your best counselor, becoming your best counseling services, I should say. And thank you very much for shining so much light for us today on World AIDS Day. And one of the most important things that you told us today is that you can be tested today, and they made it very simple. How do they do that?
Okay, so if you text your zip code to this number, 566-948, it will give you the address of the closest place you can go to be tested. You can also just Google free HIV testing near me, and you'll get results on where you can go to be tested.
That's what I'm talking about. And your company becoming your best counseling services. How can they contact for you? Because you don't just do HIV counseling, you do it all.
I do a little bit of everything. I do some mental health and some substance abuse counseling, individual counseling, group counseling, a little couples counseling. I can be reached at 404-919-2951, and my email address is jglazespeaks@gmail.com.
Thank you very much, Miss J. Glaze speaks@gmail.com. We really appreciate you.
Amen.
And Attorney Gerald Griggs is in the building. Gerald Griggs, what's the message for the weekend,
The
partner?
message for the weekend is, again, we got to get out to vote December the 5th. It's coming up fast. Make sure you are already registered because registration is passed, but you need to make sure that you get out to vote on Tuesday. Vote your conscience, vote the issues and not race. It's about issues. So the best candidate up and down the ballot, not just the mayoral race, but the city council chair, a couple city council seats, and the Board of Education, and of course the Fulton County chairman seat is up.
That's what I'm talking about. And we'll talk about that more on Monday coming up. Hey, check this out, man. A 19-year-old college student in Washington State says she had no idea that a simple tweet pledging money to St. Jude Children's Hospital would go viral. Now, the idea was simple enough. One of giving back during the holiday season. Danny was her name. She tweeted this. This time of the year is about giving. This year, I am giving back to St. Jude and the families who are supported by their amazing services. For every for every tweet I'll retweet, I'll give 50 cents. And for every retweet, I'll do 25 cents, or vice versa. Well, check this out. The tweet now has over 203,000 retweets and 470,000 favorites. The viral tweet brings her to a total bill of $215,000. Now, she said I was a little overwhelmed by the response, and my pockets was not that deep to do that, so guess what she did? She started a GoFundMe page. She set the goal for $50,000, and she has surpassed that number within 3 days, thanks to the generosity of over 800 people. And when I looked last night, she had over $60,000 that she's going to be able to donate.
Me and Gerald was waiting for you to do the math on your fingers.
I did it before. I turned my back.
She had raised.
That's what I'm talking about. World AIDS Day. I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with us. Shout out to my partner Joy A. Pearson, who's headed to Dallas, Texas, to get her award. Empowered her.
I was going to say, and shout out to us as a group, Michael and Joy, for our Bold Magazine
First
award.
yes.
Yep, together
I'm
tomorrow.
going to crush that
crush
speech,
that
boy.
speech. You got 60
I'm
seconds.
a Kanye West that thing. Boy.
Don't shout out nobody from DC.
And then here what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like at the BET award. Yo, I want to thank everybody for hanging. Don't do that.
Don't be like, man. Don't say baby face.
Little straight shoot over there. Yeah.
I gotta say thank you to my attorney Gerald Griggs. Y'all heard the jingle?
No.
Okay, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Monday is Michael and Joy.
Thank you guys for tuning in. It's Michael and Joy. All the information information for all of the guests, go to michaelandjoy.com, and you can also check out the replay on YouTube. You guys have an amazing day from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. I ask that God watch over you, keep you, protect you, expand your territory and your capacity. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Love you, Laura. Bye. Amen. Hey, Calvin. Hey, Stono. Have a great day, guys.
I look like I'm rushing. I am.
Up on
but I'm not
stage with the
rushing, y'all.
yak. Michael, he said, don't get on stage with no brown liquor.
Yeah, that turned into a whole other speech.
Oh, I miss you guys too. Bye, loving all of me. Bye, Emmanuel.
You said young M.A. was on your
Yeah.
So Joy,
Yes, ma'am.
Joy, were you at the Pink Mobile conference?
Uh-huh.
Oh, because I'm sitting here, why